one of the hardest things that people find to do in playing this style of guitar is to keep the thumb going and be able to play the high notes while the thumb simply goes back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4. But that is really hard, and you just did it beautifully. Not bad. Now watch, here's part 2. Slide down for you quickly, watch. So it's 4, 2, open, 4, slide up from the 2nd to the 4th, then 2nd, open, and then slide up from the 2nd to the 4th again. Commented on one of my videos that every one of my videos has glory, glory, hallelujah in it, and essentially, well, because I only know 3 songs, but essentially, so what we're learning is glory, glory, hallelujah, and I teach it only because it has the basics of the pentatonic scale in it, and every other song that we play is played in the same notes but with different patterns, etc. Okay, so what we're singing in our head is glory, glory, hallelujah, since I laid my burden down. And then we add the slide. Glory, hallelujah, now I laid my burden down. Or let's not add the thumb inlet yet. Let's just go like this. This is what I want you to learn. I mean, the thumb is nice to do, but what we're working on is slide. Here's the whole thing. And I'm going to play the 2nd string with the slider also. So. You have to sing in your head, and we're playing on the 4th, 7th, 9th, 12th. So glory, glory, hallelujah, now I laid my burden down. Glory, glory, watch. Hallelujah, since I lay my burden down. So, hallelujah, 4, 7, 9, 7, 4, 7, 9, 7, 12, 9, 7, 4, 4, 2, open, one more time. Glory, glory, hallelujah, since I laid my burden down. No. fucking this up, so hold on a minute. More time, so it's hallelujah, since I laid my burden down. So, and you actually don't have to get exactly the right, you know, order and stuff like that. But what we're practicing is 4, 7, 9, 7, 12, 9, 7, 4, 4, 2, open, and that is the whole thing. And you can develop that in like 12 different steps if you want to. You can just, you know, but it's none of my fucking business what you do. Every part of the melody is played on the open high string, the 2nd, 4th, 7th, 9th, and 12th. Those are the only notes we play. 12, 9, 7, 4, 2, open. And then on the 2nd string, open. And then 2nd string, 2nd fret. And those are the entire notes. Oh, so I've looked at notes from both sides now. From win and lose, and still somehow it's notes, illusions I recall. I really don't know notes at all. And that's all. Before actually learning the song, it makes perfect sense to simply play the scale. Oh shit, did I just say to play the scale? Oh, you fucking asshole. Okay, hold on. So we'll just play the scale, and you can play it with your fingers and with the slide to get accustomed. So it's open, 2, 4, 7, 9, 12, 7, 9, 4, 2, open. And you can do it with the slide. Hold on just a minute. But the point is you don't have to play the song. Just play the scale. Oh, shit. And just play the scale and get used to that. Just hurt myself when I did that, fucking idiot. The fact that they liked it, it means a ton of shit, because I assure you they were not expecting to like it, and they fucking loved it is what they did. So. Just for the hell of it, let's not play anything. Let's just So all we're doing is practicing that scale along with the thumb, the alternating thumb, and that's all we're doing. That's the whole trick today. Massachusetts, you want a wicked guitar lesson?
I want a wicked guitar lesson.
It's going to be wicked, eh?
Wicked.
Yeah, from the Cape.
Good. Yeah.
The thumb doesn't always just go like this, and this is what you were just getting. And so the thumb doesn't always just make this sound. And it sounds good. And all I'm doing is I'm literally resting my hand on the strings. My right hand, see, it's just on the strings. Thumb going back and forth is the drum. It's keeping the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyhow, no, I suck. Now I'm going to show you one more thing, just to prove what I was saying before. So we're playing Glory, Glory on those notes, right? Now I'm going to use the same exact notes and play a different song. Ready? The 7th, up to the 9th. Payday, 7, 9. No, I mean 9, 7, payday. Payday, 4, 7, 9, open 4. I'm gonna take you to your mama. just playing those. It's the exact same notes, but it's a different song. And there's many different ones that you can do. It's just the scale. As part of the blues heritage, the music came from the church, and it was played in the major key. And then when it went to the bar room, it went from the church to the bar room, and in the church it went into the minor key. Back to the church. And back to the bar room. I'm so fucking informative. If the movie takes off, then if I won't be able to go outside, that's fucking perfect. I mean, have you been outside recently in New York? Do you know that people play their fucking phones they play their fucking phones without headphones on the fucking subway? And they're yelling and screaming and, you know, begging and making noise and like throwing litter all over the shit. So if the movie takes off and I get famous, then I won't be able to go outside anymore, and that will be fucking perfect.
I still get my lessons though, right?
Of course. I don't have to go outside to do that. Can you see my guitar properly?
I can.
So last week was an introduction to slide. Now let's go a little bit deeper into it, and we'll play in the major pentatonic scale. I actually know how to say that. I don't know what the fuck it is. You know the song I've looked at life from both sides now? Both sides now? Johnny Miller, I've looked at life from both sides now, from win and lose, and still somehow it's life. Still, you don't know that song? Joni Mitchell. Anyhow, I've looked at notes from. No, I can't do it. I've looked at notes from both sides now. Never mind. So I am pinching the 6th and the 2nd. And I'm going back and forth on the 6th and the 4th. First it's a pinch. So I'll say it one more time. It's pinch and hammer on. Then play the 4th string with the thumb. Then play the high string. And then the 6th string.